Hey, what's going on, guys? It's No Shoes, and we're back with another one. And today we're going to be reacting to First Person Shooter from Drake and J. Cole. I saw a couple screenshots of the lyrics they used in this track. It got me super excited to see what it's all about, especially J. Cole's verse. So, without any further ado, let's get right into this. Let's see what First Person Shooter is all about. Let's see what Drake and J. Cole got to say. Let's get it.
First person shooter mode, we turning your song to a funeral. To them niggas that say they want office, you better be talking about working in cubicles. Yeah, them boys had a lot, but I knew the code. Lot of niggas debating my numero. Not the 3, not the 2, I'm the UNO. Yeah. Okay. Numero UNO, me and Drizzy, this shit like the Super Bowl. Man, this shit done it big as the...
Okay, nice intro. We got some cool wordplay coming in here at the beginning. Talking about they got the lock, but I knew the code. And then he went into a numbers scheme. Talking about like numero, uno, something like that. Let's hear it again.
I knew the code. A lot of niggas debating my numero. Not the 3, not the 2, I'm the UNO. Yeah.
Debating my numero. Almost talking about debating his rank. It sounds like I'm not the 3, I'm not the 2, I'm the numero. Or uno, something like that.
Yeah. Numero UNO, me and Drizzy, this shit like the Super Bowl. Man, this shit done it big as the... Big as the what? Big as the what? Big as the what?
Big as the Super Bowl, but the difference is it's just two guys playing shit that they did in the studio. Niggas usually send their verses back to me and they be terrible, just like a 2-year-old. I love a dinner with some...
Hey! Nice terrible twos wordplay. That's great right there.
Niggas usually send their verses back to me and they be terrible, just like a 2-year-old. I love a dinner with some fine women. When they start debating about who the GOAT, I'm like, go ahead, say it then. Who the GOAT? Who the GOAT? Who the GOAT? Who the GOAT? Who you bitches really rooting for? Like a kid that had...
Okay, interesting. I like it. You know, look, Drake, all due respect to you, man. But with people like Aesop Rock, MF Doom, K Reno, all these guys out here, I wouldn't be too concerned when they having the GOAT conversation.
GOAT? Who the GOAT? Who you bitches really rooting for? Like a kid that had bad from January to November, nigga, it's just you and Cole. Big as the what? Big as the what? Big as the what? Big as the Super Bowl.
Niggas so thirsty to put me in beef. Dissecting my words and start looking too deep. I look at the tweets and start sucking my teeth. I'm letting it rock cause I love the mystique. I still wanna give me a song where I be. Can't trust everything that you saw on IG. Just know if I diss you, I make sure you know that I hit you like I'm on your caller ID. I'm naming the album to fall off.
Nice transition from that like E-based rhyme scheme. Let's bring it back just a little bit.
I still wanna give me a song where I be. Can't trust everything that you saw on IG. Just know if I diss you, I make sure.
Can't trust everything you saw on IG. That's a great one to slip in there, using the abbreviation to get that correct rhyme.
That you saw on IG. Just know if I diss you, I make sure you know that I hit you like I'm on your caller ID. I'm naming the album to fall off. It's pretty ironic cause it ain't no fall off for me. Still in this bitch getting bigger. They waiting on the kid to come drop like a father to be. Love when they argue the hardest MC. Is it K-Dot? Is it R?
And then it seems like we kind of he kind of slipped in this AR, this long op father harder type scheme that he's coming in. Sometimes the A then followed by the R sound. Great feel to that.
When they argue the hardest MC, is it K-Dot, is it Aubrey or me? We the big 3 like we started a league, but right now I feel like Muhammad Ali.
And that's one of the bars that I saw the screenshot of the lyrics, man. Talking about... Hold up, hear that again.
The kid to come drop like a father to be. Love when they argue the hardest MC. Is it K-Dot, is it Aubrey or me? We the big 3 like we started a league, but right now...
Exactly, that's great. Big 3 like they started a league. He's saying people arguing about who's the best one out of all of them. He's basically saying, look, we all at the same table, eating together, doing our thing, competing with each other right now. That's beautiful.
The big 3 like we started a league, but right now I feel like Muhammad Ali. Yeah, Muhammad Ali, the one that they call when they shit ain't connected no more. Feel like I got a job in IT. Rhyming with me.
Ooh, hold up. Bring bring that back a little bit?
Muhammad Ali, the one that they call when they shit ain't connecting no more. Feel like I got a job in IT. Rhyming with
Interesting. Talking about not connecting anymore. Having Muhammad Ali before that seems like a slight reference to not connecting punches, but then you also have not connecting calls, stuff along those lines.
me is the biggest mistake. The Spider-Man meme is me looking at Drake. It's like we recruited your homies to be
That's great. That's another one I saw. Spider-Man meme is like me looking at Drake. Again, you know, they twinning. He feels like they're on the same wave. There's a lot of love for other rappers coming out from J. Cole, especially relative to a track name First Person Shooter, where you might think he'd be knocking people off.
Spider-Man meme is me looking at Drake. It's like we recruited your homies to be demon deacons. We got them attending your wake. Hey, how the gang got away from the bars, man, this shit like a prison escape. Everybody steppers were fucking and everybody breakfast, and I'm about to clear up my plate. When I show up, it's motion picture blockbuster, the goat with the golden.
And there's some great like ad-lib and bridgey type sections, especially towards the beginning in Drake's verse. We had a couple different repetitive sections that just kind of poured energy into the track while taking a break in between parts of the verse. And now it even sounds like we're just kind of getting like that little gasp coming in, and it's a tiny detail, but it adds so much dimension with that breath being included.
Motion picture blockbuster, the goat with the golden pen, the top.
Let me bring that back a little.
Plate. When I show up, it's motion picture blockbuster, the goat with the golden pen, the top toucher, the spot rusher, spray this whole shit up, the crop duster. Not Russia, but apply pressure to your cranium. Cole's automatic when aiming them with the.
That's crazy. Going from blockbuster to crop duster. Great rhymes there, man. Especially, you know, who doesn't miss, or I don't know about miss Blockbuster because Netflix is convenient, but now with all this password nonsense and everything, like, come on, let's bring back Blockbuster Hollywood Video for real. They never gave me no problems. If I wanted to let the homies borrow a movie, as long as it got back to them, they weren't worried.
Cole's automatic when aiming them with the boy in the status of stadium. Nigga.
Wow. That's a nice use of that, like, vocal sampler, whatever that vocal came from in the background, at least. It has this underwater, almost muted type feel. It's a little closed off and hollow, almost. And it sounds like there's some type of modulator or something kind of bringing it through some waves. Let's hear that. Maybe something like granular to do with that. I'm sure there's a couple ways you could achieve that effect.
Hey, I'm about to, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm about to click out on this shit, I'm about to click, whoa. I'm about to click out on this shit, I'm about to click, whoa. I'm down to click out on you hoes.
Yo, let me know in the comments. This voice just doesn't sound like Drake or J. Cole to me. And maybe, you know, as they go through the verse, their voice will start to take on some what is it? The aspects, the characteristics that I recognize, and it's just a different voice they're using right now. But every once in a while, there's people that just, you know, they kind of slip their vocals into a track, never mention them. I'd be curious if there's more than just Jake and J. Cole on here.
I'm about to click, whoa. I'm down to click out on you hoes and make a crime scene. I click the trigger on a stick like a high beam. And I would Bentley Will whip when I was 19. She called my number, leave her hanging, she got dry clean. She got a...
She called my number, leave her hanging, she got dry cleaned. Fantastic, man. Great wordplay there. I do think this is Drake now that I've heard just a little bit more of it.
19, she called my number, leave her hanging, she got dry clean. She got an Android, her messages is lime green. I searched Android,
the messages are lime green. Bro, look, at least my green tech send. Y'all with iPhones, you got janky antennas, dog. None of y'all's phones work anytime you're like more than 2 feet from a tower.
Messages is lime green. I search one name and end up seeing 20 teens. Nadine, Christine, Justine, Kathleen, Charlene, Pauline, Claudine. Man, I pack them in this phone.
Oh, hold up. I gotta hear. What was the setup?
20 teens. Green. I search one name and end up seeing 20 teens. Nadine, Christine, Justine, Kathleen.
I gotta say, it feels weird, this scheme to me, and not because it doesn't work. It works musically, but saying I put in one name and I saw 20 teens kind of sounds like you talk about teenage girls when you start listing off a bunch of women's names after that. But, maybe I'm just misinterpreting. I'm certain I am. Because if not, who would put that in a track? That's just, like, what's up, R. Kelly? R. Kelly's entered the chat, everybody.
I search one name and end up seeing 20 teens. Nadine, Christine, Justine, Kathleen, Charlene, Pauline, Claudine. Man, I pack them in this phone like some sardines. And they send me naked pictures, it's the small things.
Yeah, see, that's the part where it starts to twist weird. Unless, maybe Drake's pulling a Leonardo DiCaprio here. Maybe he's talking, you gotta get him from like 18 to 19, but 20's just too much. I don't know what he's trying to say here, man, but I feel like that took a weird turn. I can't lie to y'all.
And they send me naked pictures, it's the small things. You niggas still taking pictures on a golf stream. My youngest richer than you rappers and they all stream. I really hate that you been selling them some false dreams. Man, if your pub was up for sale, I buy the whole thing. Will they ever give me flowers? Well, of course not. They don't wanna have that talk cause it's a sore spot. They know the boy the one they got a boycott. I told Jimmy Jam I use a Grammy as a doorstop. Girl, give me some head.
Okay. Interesting transitions here at the end. It's still a great rhyme scheme, regardless of my possible ethical questions about the topic of his choosing. But let's keep this going. I feel like we're losing a little bit of steam here towards the end, but maybe it's just the context. So let's hear it all from a little further back.
Streams. Man, if your pub was up for sale, I buy the whole thing. Will they ever give me flowers? Well, of course not. They don't wanna have that talk cause it's a sore spot. They know the boy the one they got a boycott. I told Jimmy Jam I use a Grammy as a doorstop. Girl, give me some hair because I need it. And if I fuck with you, then after I might eat it. Niggas talking about when this.
Girl gave me S because I need it. That's a good reason, I guess, man. Oh, this is cool, man. Yeah, great flow, great delivery. Really love J. Cole's verse. I've never been the biggest fan of Drake, but this is one of the tracks I've heard by him that I enjoy more than the others. Definitely feels more aligned with rap and like going at the beat as opposed to something catchy and poppy like some of his other tracks can sway to. And it's a good thing to be a diverse artist. You want to have different bags you can go into. I actually watched a video recently where they were talking about Drake for that exact reason. But let's keep this rolling.
Stop, girl, give me some hair because I need it. And if I fuck with you, then after I might eat it. Niggas talking about when this gonna be repeated. What the fuck, bro? I'm one away from Michael. Nigga, beat it. Nigga, beat it. What?
Is that like a Michael Jordan reference, man? Is Drake trying to beat the record of like how many women he can get with? It sounds like that's where we're going with that.
Away from Michael, nigga, beat it. Nigga, beat it. What? 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 Beat it. Ay, beat it. What? Don't even pay me back on none of the favors. I don't need it.
Okay. Nice end there. Really clean end. Letting it just fade out for a second. Let that, the delay or the reverb, whatever it is, just kind of before it's all over. But That was First Person Shooter from Drake featuring J. Cole. I believe this is the first time we've checked out Drake on the channel. So if you want to hear some more, let me know down in the comments below. Let me know what you guys thought, if you had any feelings about this track, and you know what you thinking about Drake after that bar at the end there. But much love to everybody in the No Shoes gang. Don't forget to hit like, hit subscribe, and hit that bell, and I will see you all next time.